Everyone knows that China is the world's largest and the best manufacturers for all kinds of products. There are millions of people that are doing the business to get products made in China, import from China and resell to other countries. And it is much easier to become a millionaire than working for somebody else. But there are a lot of people who worried about getting products from China and finding the international logistic solution and getting products imported to their countries are kind of like too complicated. And finding reliable suppliers in China also sounds not very easy. There are also many people who think their business is too small to get products directly from China, so they would still prefer to buy from local vendors even though the price is more expensive. But the fact is, no matter what kinds of products you want to purchase or how small your business is, even though you just want to buy something for your personal use, you can import from China directly and all by yourself. But of course, for different kinds of products, for different kinds of products, the way and the budget that you need to import from China are quite different. So today I'm going to tell you, are you able to import from China directly and how many money you need to prepare according to your situation. Welcome to watch the Import from China Guide videos series. This is directly from One Store Import, and I'm going to teach you how to import products from China step by step in this series. So make sure you get subscribed. You don't really need to prepare thousands of US dollars to get products from China, and you can just literally prepare less than hundreds of US dollars to get started, to get products from China and resell to other people. And that way is by drop shipping. You can just spend $29 per month to build an e-commerce website on Shopify. And now it has 90 days for a few change. If you want to make your commerce website look more legal and trustworthy, you can just spend around $10 to register a domain with your own brand. And then you can upload any products that you want to get from China to your Shopify shop. After that, you can figure out all kinds of ways to bring people to your website to make them purchase your products. If you are not able to get customers to your website, then you can spend maybe $50 to do some tests on Facebook advertisements or spend $50 to find a small influence with a small amount of followers on social platforms like YouTube or Instagram, and let them help you to promote your products. If there is a person who places an order, then you can just let the Chinese suppliers on AliExpress help you send the products directly from China to your customers' hands by the Chinese post package, which is very cheap, but it will take around 10 to 20 days. No matter you get products from China to resell to other people or just for your personal use, getting products from AliExpress is the simplest way for the lower budgets. Drop shipping is the simplest, easiest, and cheapest way, not only for getting products from China, but also for starting up on e-commerce. You don't need to prepare a lot of money to buy in barrier, and you also don't need to take the risk of having too much in barrier. However, this kind of way also has a lot of disadvantage, especially when you want to grow your business, because you cannot buy a very large quantities for the same products at the same time, and you have to order every single one when your customers price order to you. So you can never get the lowest price when you are ordering directly from the manufacturer, which is 30% or even 50% lower than what you are paying to dropshipping suppliers. In addition, dropshipping is shipped by China Post e-package to your end customers, and when you convert the shipping cost to its kilogram, it is very expensive, even more expensive than shipping by DHL or Friend Express. It is only suitable for shipping small package, which is less than 2 kilograms. If you can ship products in large quantities by sea flight, you can almost save over 80% on the shipping cost. Even though dropshipping is a kind of e-commerce, but I don't think it is the authentic e-commerce because you don't need to develop products, build a brand for your products, and you don't need to do anything about the supplier chain management, inventory management, and also don't need to figure out any logistics solutions. But all these aspects are so important to a real e-commerce, and the best examples of a formal e-commerce is selling by Amazon FBA. Because most successful amongst sellers, they are selling their own previous Lobers brand products, and that is you need to deal with the manufacturer or Chinese companies in China and buy products from them in large quantities. In this case, you can get product price as low as possible because 10% of the product price difference when you are purchasing in large quantities means a lot of money, especially when you are ordering a quantity like 8,000 or even 10,000 units. Only when you are purchasing in large quantities, suppliers can help you customize your old packaging for your old brand products, and this is what dropshipping cannot do. No matter for what kinds of products, for most Chinese manufacturers, they will have a minimum order quantities of around $100 for one product. For this MOQ, sometimes you can get one product with a couple of different colors mixed. For example, you can pay around $1,000 to get 2,000 mounts, and the manufacturers will give you maybe 2 or 3 different colors to choose. Even though there are a lot of wholesales, they only have around maybe a couple of $100 for MOQ, and you can choose as many as colors as possible. But when your business grows very fast, your purchase quantities increase like 5 or 10 times bigger than before, and probably you are not going to buy from them anymore because their price is expensive. That's why you need to choose a good suppliers, a real manufacturers to cooperation with at the very beginning. Let's take the mug example again. This is a very low value but a very big size product. So you have to choose the cheapest shipping solution, which is by sea flight shipping. And generally, it is more economical to ship cargoes over than 2 cubic meters if it is shipped by the sea flight. And it takes around $500 and 35 days to get this product shipped and imported to the United States and also delivered to the fulfillment centers of Amazon. If you want to ship by air, then it will cost you over $2,000, 7 days to get the product delivered, and you will lose a very big amount of the profit. Inclusion for this kind of business mode, you need to prepare around $2,000 at least to purchase products from manufacturers in China and ship them by sea flight or air flight. As to how to find reliable suppliers, the most effective way is to go to Alibaba.com. I have made a couple of video tutors about how to shop on Alibaba in my YouTube channel, so you can check them out. And that's also another better way to find suppliers. It is to use a China sourcing company which can help you find suppliers, flow out the product, help you control the quality and arrange shipping to Amazon warehouse or your own address. And that's what we are doing since 3050 as a leading China sourcing companies in this industry. So if you need our help, you can submit your inquiry by clicking the link in the description area. A lot of people, they will have a dream of developing a brand new product, or maybe they have seen some products in daily life is not very good to use, and they will try to think if they can make some adjustments to the products that will be very good selling. Just like one of our American clients, he thinks that the General's baby button is not very easy to use because you always need to shake. It is not convenient, so he desired a new baby button which has the safe slicking function, and we helped him to find manufacturers in China to get his idea to become massive production. You can find there are a lot of cost-following platforms, just like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and there are a lot of product ideas. And after creating the fund, they need to find manufacturers in China to achieve their products become mass produced. Because China has the best environment for manufacturing and the working efficiency is very high, the cost is very low, and also it is easy to ship products from China to any corners of the world. So, how many money do you need to prepare if you want to develop a brand new product in China? Well, it is a very complicated question, and it all depends on what the product is. Let me give you some ideas. If you want to develop products like apparel, shorts, or bags, most manufacturers they will accept around $1,000 and more for one product, because these kind of products are made of fabric and sensors, so workers can finish them just by hand. If the product you want to develop is made of plastic, then you need to think about this idea twice, because plastic products are made by this process. Here is how it works.
Material gravity flows into the injection machine's screw, where it is melted by the compressing motion of the screw, and then injected into the mold to form the part or parts. The mold is quickly cooled, letting the parts solidify. The mold opens to release the parts, and the mold closes again to repeat the cycle, over and over again. Molding cycles can last anywhere from 1 second for tiny parts, made in tiny molding machines, to minutes for large parts, made in presses the size of a building.
So it means the manufacturers need to help you develop a settled-made models for your plastic products, which will at least $2,000 just for one single plastic part, even though you just want to make a brand new plastic lid for a car. So if you don't have a budget of $10,000, you had better give out any ideas about making plastic products. If you want to learn more about how much money you need to prepare for buy different kinds of products from China, you can go to the description area to read one of my blog articles, and the title is What It Is MOQ. If you don't want to develop any new products, but just want to get some existing products and make your own brand, own logos on the products, that it is very easier. Just like what I said in session 2, you only need to prepare around $2,000. You can have your suppliers to help you customize your own packaging and put your logo on the product. It is very simple. Except for the retail by e-commerce, there are still a lot of people are doing traditional tradings and they sell products through offline stores, shopping mall, and they get products from local wholesales. The main reasons why they don't buy it from China directly is that they cannot purchase a very large quantity for each product, which means they cannot reach the MOQ for most manufacturers in China. And they need a lot of different kinds of products with various desires, which means they need to deal with a lot of Chinese suppliers, which will also waste them a lot of time. Even it is more expensive to buy from local vendors, but also they will offer premium, which means you can pay the vendors after your selling. However, the price you can get from local vendors are quite limited. And also you cannot get the newest products or newest desires. If you are able to purchase a product for around $500, then you can definitely to prepare a few thousand or 10 or $20,000 to purchase multiple different kinds of products and consolidate them into one shipment to reduce the arrangement shipping costs on each product and get them from China. From importers of this kind of purchase quantity, it is not very cost effective for them to come to China to purchase, and it is more suitable for them to finish the purchase online. So if you don't want to spend that much money to find a supplier in China, no matter it's online or coming to China, or you don't want to find a logistics company, then the best way is still to find a reliable China one-store import companies limited to let them help you finish the purchase, qualities, inspiration, and arrange the shipment. Except for getting products from China to resell, of course, you can get products for your personal use or for your company's use, as long as the total cost is much lower than what you are paying for buying from local. And of course, you will have more product options if you can purchase directly from China. The most worst things to get from China to your house use are those products with very big size, especially for building materials like tiles, furniture, or products for the bathroom, because most of these products are made in China and most retailers or wholesalers are also mainly get this kind of products from China and keep the inventories in their warehouse. These kind of products have a very big size, so they have to sell the product's price very expensive in order to pay their high costs on labor and warehousing. Also, because of the big size, you can ship products by sea flight very easier and very cheaply. Even though it is shipped by the less dense containers low, your shipping costs still won't be more expensive than those big importers who ship by the full containers row. By doing this, it is easy to save over 50% cost than you buy it from local vendors. If you have a new house that needs to renovate or needs to buy new bathroom or furniture, you can think about getting these products from China. And it is the same if you want to open new restaurants or open new hotels. In these kind of situations, I don't recommend you find suppliers and import these products online, because you cannot see those products through your eyes, and you cannot also touch those products, and you had better come to China to find suppliers for these products. As to furnitures, decoration materials, or building materials, you had better go to the city, Guangzhou, or the city Foshan, which is also next to Guangzhou. And you can visit wholesale market there to find good suppliers. In addition, if you are working in school and you need to help the school to purchase stationeries, office products, or other products for students or teachers, I also don't recommend you to do the purchase on Alibaba because you need to waste tons of time to deal with tons of hundreds of suppliers at the same time. It is very easy to find all kinds of daily use customer products in this market. When you come to Shantou or Shenzhen, you can also visit us because our office is just in front of this wholesale market. Thank you for watching this video, and I guess you probably have your own answer about can you import from China and do you have the enough budget to import from China. If your answer is yes, then please watch my next tutorial video of this series, and don't forget to give me a thumb up and get subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.